Hey, how's it going everybody? It's Brian here, and I got a video on this headset. This is the G930 Logitech headphones. They're currently the best-selling headphones on Amazon. Best-selling USB wireless headphones for the PC. They actually connect via this little receiver thing, which is actually kind of cool because then this can actually be taken. You don't have to use this, so if you want to be portable, you can just take this thing. But it's just handy. I kind of like it a lot. It has a little charger base here, so it's kind of cool. Anyways, let's go to the main reason why you're watching this video. It's probably because you're deciding whether or not to buy these. And if you're a headphone geek like I am, or maybe you go in and out of being a hardcore headphone geek, audiophile. I wouldn't really call myself an audiophile, but what I will say is that if you're anything like me, you should just buy them. Don't even think about it. They're freaking cool. You'll use them just enough to justify the cost. 60 bucks is what I bought them for. $59.99. You can't go wrong. And the reason why I say this is because I like to buy $500 headphones, $300 headphones, stuff I don't use enough. And I think that the cool thing about this, why I'm such a proponent of these headphones, is because I've actually had the Beyerdynamic, I forgot what it was, but they were like the pillow headphones. They're really nice, comfortable, but the problem was they were too warm and they made my ears uncomfortable. And I have fairly big ears, or maybe they're big, but it's more that they stick out, they flare out. And the cool thing is these cups are big enough to fit in my ear, and I don't even really wear over-the-ear headphones. I don't wear over-the-ear headphones because they're uncomfortable. I usually use earbuds, and I bought these because the honest truth, this is how you know I'm a geek. I have the Logitech. They're USB wired headphones. I think they're the H390s. There'll be a link somewhere on the screen or in the description about those. They're great. They're wired. They're reliable. They don't sound that great, but they're good enough, right? They're 20 bucks. If you need I recommend those. Take a look at that video or buy those. The link in the description. The problem is I wanted a reason to buy this, and it was just unjustified. There's no reason for me to buy this because I just don't need them. But I really wanted them. So I know my wife has been using my USB microphone, which was on a stand. It was kind of annoying. So I said, why don't I get you this headphones? These $20 headphones you can use, this headset. And then I thought, wait a minute, why don't I just give you mine, and then I'll just upgrade and buy me these. So I don't know if you're anything like me, you like to hand me down your tech, because my wife doesn't care. I care about these stuff. And anyway, so let me just talk a little bit about the first thing, which is the sound quality. The sound quality, I think, is fantastic. Some people probably will not like it. If you're audiophile, you may not like it. It's a little bit heavy on the bass, but it sounds clean, especially considering they are, in fact, they're wireless. It's very clean sounding. It has this little switch on the back here, which allows you to toggle Dolby Surround 7.1. That's another cool feature about this. The other thing I really like about these too is that this thing here, when you go up, it mutes, which is kind of cool, right? It has these little buttons here, so when I please Spotify, I can hit play, just forward and back. There's also a volume slider, which is neat. I like this a lot. I just think it's cool. I've never had one of these. Or if you want to keep the mic down and you just want to hit the mute button, you can, which is great. What else is there? And they're adjustable, and I think overall they're pretty good. And I don't think you can really go wrong for the price. Of course, I'm selling them to you, and you might think, oh, I just want to earn my Amazon commission. And you know what? There's some truth in that, but I don't know. I'm trying my best to be as genuine as possible. I like tech. I like making videos on tech. I want to make a nice, real cool review like MKBHD and all that kind of stuff. But I know sometimes all you really want is a buying decision. And if you are on the fence of buying this, just buy it. $60. Not that bad. However, if you are thinking, I don't know what else you could be thinking of. Talking more about audio quality on these headphones, I will say one of the things that I do think about as well is that the bass can sometimes be a little bit too much, or sometimes sound muffled on certain songs. What music was it? I want to say it was the music where it sounded muffled was, I think it was rock. I think rock. If you listen to a lot of rock music, I don't think you're gonna like these. If you listen to rap, hip hop, it's gonna be great. If you listen to like Skrillex, electronic music, that kind of stuff, it's gonna be okay. I think if it's rock, it's not going to sound that good. I listened to the Hamilton. It's pretty cool. Sounds great. What else is there? Some other things I don't like about it. Sometimes there's interference with this. I don't know if it's because my phone gets close to the little sensor or and I get some interference. Other times, if I don't plug it in, I think what happens is when this is not plugged in direct, when it's not plugged into this little base, I think there's interference from the metal next to the laptop. I'm not sure if that's true, but I think that's like one of the reasons why it has some problems. What else is there? I like the switch. The little switch here that goes to 7.1, it creates a nice sound stage, which is really cool, and I really like that. It's really cool about that. I like that sound. The thing I don't like so much is they're not loud enough sometimes. Like I'll use them I work in a gym sometimes, and I will work on the computer, and these just don't get loud enough sometimes, which I don't like. They don't isolate sound that great. They're kind of like an open design. And I'm a big believer, you know, if you're the type of person that likes audio and you're like an audiophile like I am, or you just like headphones, or you're just a geek about it, you may find that this is my opinion, like a lot of the time, almost all sound is based upon what you're used to listening to. So if you're listening to like for me, the best headphones I've ever owned were these $500 Shure SE535s. I have a really old review about it a long time ago, comparing it to Beats by Dre. I got so much shit for that one. But if you go back, if I use those headphones for a while, everything else sounds like garbage, like total trash, you know. And then after I broke those and then got them repaired and decided to not buy them, just to sell them, I downgraded to like some other headphones that were like $100. I forgot what they were. But what ended up happening, actually I went over to wireless because I prefer the freedom of wireless. What after a while, your ears get adjusted to it. You know, it's kind of like, I guess, people who like wine. You know, you get used to a certain wine. So if you like good wine, you can't drink shitty wine. Same thing with music or sound. If you hear bad sound, you're not going to like the sound. And sometimes it's not even just it's necessarily bad. It's more like a style, maybe I think that the word is signature, sound signature. I don't know how much you go into headfi.org is one of those websites that basically do headphone reviews. I actually have like a review or two on there. Anyways, that might be the way you actually find this review. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this review. If you got any questions, I would like to do more about this, but you know what? Sometimes I ever think about making a review. I guess what's cool is these fold. They go in my ear, they go here like this, and I can fold them like that. I don't know. I guess that's just, I don't know what. That just seems really annoying. I guess I do this. I don't know. Anyways, I don't know what else to say about them, but if you got a question, I'll maybe make a follow-up review or maybe answer one of your questions. But for $59.99, there's a link in the description. Check them out. Thanks for watching. This is Ryan from Active Tech Review signing out. I'll see you guys later. Bye.